Hey everyone, good morning. I'm Victor Fong, and today is chapter 7 of reading this book, 52 Things Need from a Dad. Well, this book was given to me by my son Timothy, who wanted me to read this during the... Hey, that's him! He wanted me to read this book and learn how to apply these principles of fathering for his life, so that we can build stronger relationship during this circuit breaker period where we are most of the time at home. And I've been reading this chapter by chapter, day by day, and look, this is my little girl, and we have fun learning this and spending good time together. Alright, so today I'm going to read chapter 7 and hope that as I read each chapter each day, you get to pick up some new learnings that you can apply to your life. Alright, so here we go. Chapter 7 says, kids need their dad to catch them in a lie. You need to hope that your 4-year-old looks you in the eye and tells you a flat-out lie. That's not something that you really hope for, but it will happen. Alright, that's what 4-year-olds do. Hey, Papa talking. At a certain age, every child begins to realize that their world is not absolutely congruent with daddy and mommy's world. Alright, it dawns on them that sometimes you're not in the same room. Sometimes details escape mom and dad's attention. Well, things like, Mom didn't notice when I forgot to brush my teeth. Oh, I dumped a handful of french fries behind daddy's car seat, but he didn't make me go back and pick them up. I scratched the coffee table with a can opener and the world didn't come to an end. You see, suddenly they realize you may not be aware of everything they think, do, or say. Instead, they think that they might get away with stuff. But don't panic, Dad. This is actually a good thing. Realizing that they are individuals separate from you is part of the process of trying out their independence. Hey, Papa is reading halfway. Wait a minute, okay? So we want our kids to learn independent thinking, alright? And as they move out sometime before their maybe 30th birthday, we know that they have the ability to lie, and choosing to lie are very different. Alright, the first lie told by a 3, 4-year-old, 5-year-old is a landmark. It's a moment of huge consequence, which the moral codes begin to take shape. It's like the fork of the road for any region. Don't miss it. Don't laugh off their little feet as cute, inconsequential face. Don't be too tired to discipline your child that day. Alright, so we may not want to schedule too much time away from a child who's heading towards the first mistake of telling a lie. Now let's see. If the kid does something naughty, not malicious, like sometimes they just draw on the wall with crayon markers. Well, maybe they put the cell phone in the microwave. Maybe Timmy shaved the cat. You know they did it, no doubt about it. They even look guilty. Well, you ask what happened and they say, I don't know. You ask them, did you do it? They say no. You rephrase the question, did you cut a hair off the cat's back? They either get panicky or defiant and still say no. Well, that is all good news. Wow, there's something new. Alright, you caught them in the act. This is a chance to help them choose the right path from the day forward. Point. Okay? Now, you can either yell, but that's not the way. You can either spank them or send them to the room, but you are dealing with a crime of intellect. So use a speech, a nice long speech, something like this. Oh, Timmy, that makes me so sad. Shaving the cat is a bad idea. You shouldn't shave the cat. But that's not what makes me sad. What makes me sad is that you lied to me. Did you lie to me sometimes? You do, right? Sometimes you lie to me, right? But then I give you long speeches, right? So, long time ago, God sent a set of rules called the 10 Commandments. He said, do not lie, right? Do not murder, do not steal. Are on that list of rules. You wouldn't do that, okay? It makes me sad. Now, I need you to promise me that you will not lie to me ever again. Do you know why? Next time I ask you something, I need to know for sure that Timmy and Bell is telling me the truth. Timmy will not lie to me. I can trust Timmy. You love me and I love you. I know for sure. But I need to know that you tell me something is true. Does that make sense? Do you understand? That is very important. I don't really care what you did to the cat, but it's just a silly idea you had and I know you won't do it again. I know you are sorry for shaving the cat, but please tell me you never lied to me or lied to mom ever again. Okay, so the goal here is for the son or daughter to be blown away by the importance of telling the truth. Alright? At a moment in time, they may see a whole new side of you. That's okay. The over-the-top, repetitive emphasis of the need, nag, okay, to obey the 8 commandments that leave them a little stunned. Don't be loud. Be sincere. Right? Make sure you emphasize that you know that they lie to you. Done right with most kids, that's all it takes. They might literally not like you again for the rest of their lives, which of course is an entirely different set of problems. But at some point down the road, you may not want to know what they've been up to, but that's another chapter. Of course, this confrontational approach to parenting needs to be reserved for just the right moment and just the right purpose. If you try this with a toddler, they think that you're yelling at them. The concept of truth-telling versus lying is beyond their comprehension. You try this with a primary schooler, they might look in the eye and say, "Oh, Daddy, I'll never lie to you again." Now that is already a lie, right? Primary school students haven't learned this lesson early are some of the best lies around. But catch a child red-handed in the line at just the right age, and you're doing them a great service that will last them for the rest of their life. Alright. So the key takeaway from this lesson: kids are going to test you. You test me a lot. Be ready. It's much easier to get them on the right track early when their spirit is receptive and they have not yet learned to outsmart you. Proverbs chapter 19 verse 5 says, "A false witness will not go unpunished. He who pours out lies will not go free." With that, and chapter 7, and I hope that you can join me for chapter 8. Say goodbye.
Bye-bye.